Morning, viewers. Alright, so today we have the Timber Thunder mill. I told you I've got a mill. So this is it. So I haven't used it yet. This is going to be the first time. Just unboxed it and set it up. So hopefully it goes well. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Just put it on some temporary kind of supports and got some iron bark and some paulownia. Probably going to start with a paulownia to have a go at milling up some slabs of wood, and then going to store them in here for now, because this is a good little undercover spot to store some of the wood. And yeah, hopefully it works all right. So this mill was $2,800, and then $1,200 for shipping, import tax, etc. The link will be in the description if you wanted to get on and buy it, depending how this trial goes. I don't know if this is going to work. It was bought off Alibaba, so this will be the make or break for this mill, I guess. Hopefully it all goes well. Just tightening up a few last bolts, make sure it's all kind of stable, and yeah, then we're ready to ladder up.
Okay, that brush looks like it needs to be adjusted.
Maybe back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are these, little pressure switches or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Little isolators. Water is going to go in here. Cool the blade through here.
That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. They're getting tight now.
Cool.
Making sure that still spins. Loosen the touch. I'm just tightening up the pulley system here, so I just need to tighten this up because it's a bit loose at the moment. Up the water, so that's coming down here. It's going to cool the blade while it's on. Alright, so we are nearly set up. Just gone done the final checks, tightened up all the little bolts and nuts, filled the water up, just getting some oil now. Gonna put some oil in the motor. We adjusted the blade here with this bit. There's a little tool that comes with it. It looks like an L that screws in there that then you can pull out to move this forward or backwards. So what else? Yeah, just tightened everything. We've got the gauge on here. And yeah, we are pretty much ready to have a crack at this. So watch this. So I'm gonna put some oil in. It's down here. I've got some bigger Polonia down there that has been sitting there for a while, but Polonia doesn't really go bad very quick. But just to start off, we're gonna practice. I think I'm just gonna try it with some of these, just to have a crack, see how it goes before moving on to one of the real solid bits of wood. But yeah, try a couple of these, get a few slabs going, see how the supports hold up, see how the blade goes, see if there's any issues, and then once verified full functionality, then probably move on to some of the bigger ones and have these, quickly show you these other bits. Oh, also, a goanna got into the chicken pen. I thought this had fixed it up, but it was only a little one, but just ate a bunch of eggs. But yeah, so I gotta fix it up a bit more. Anyway, move the caravan up here when there's some visitors. It's a good little spot. Started clearing it out. And this is the Polonia that's gonna get milled up. So these are pretty solid. Mill this up, get some slabs. Thoughts are maybe making a wooden surfboard out of it. Also the garden's gone good. Got some corn, you can see it over there. Corn, all the veggies are going pretty good now, so that fence seemed to keep out most of the animals. So got some lettuce, had some snow peas last night, and yeah. All right, little celebratory oyster, pre-celebration for once this thing works. Kind of nervous that it might cook out while doing it, but I reckon it's been set up pretty well. And yeah, fingers crossed. Oh, can't get into this one. There we are. Look at that. Wow. Delish. These have got to be the best oysters in Australia, I reckon. Look at it. Mmm. God damn. So good. Anyway, as I said, if you're interested in getting one of these, I'll put the link to the model and stuff. And yeah, that'll take you there. It's really good. The guy was really helpful. You could track it the whole way from China, and then it got delivered to the closest town here. And they were, always responded, had the live tracking. You could see the boats and the cars and everything. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I had stupidly connected the negative of the battery to the negative of the motor, and it started sparking when I tried to turn it on. So I just did a bit of research, and negative of the battery has to go to the negative of the battery goes to the motor, through the starter. It goes through the starter and then to the chassis of the motor. Otherwise, if you connect it to the motor, it creates a dead short, and yeah, it could have blown up the battery. Luckily it didn't, because we were kind of onto it. Alright, so just for information, do not connect the negative to the negative of the motor, because it'll create a dead short. You need to put it to the ground of the chassis. We live!
So you reckon we'll start first kick? Yeah, well done, eh?
Just got it going. So I'm going to go and put a log on now, and we're going to mill up one of them. We also had some major problems with this water valve that runs down here into here and then cools the saw blade down. So don't know what happened, but yeah, I just had to do some adjustments on this and finally got it working. But yeah, it started up first go. Battery still works, which is good. I thought I'd broken it for a second there, and yeah, perfect. So got just going to get a log now to put on, and I got some help out here today, which is super handy, and yeah, let's see how it goes. fully functioning mill out here now, guys.
To 125, that'll be a 50 mil slab.
Yep. 175, take it down to...
Oh,
175, take it down to...
take it up to 75 to 150, that'll make it 25, 125. So.
Starting to rain out here, but we're way too excited to use the mill, so might have to stop soon, unfortunately. That's putting the shed stack up. There you have it, my friends. That's the first mill with the new mill, ribbon gum. Just got that here, 40 millimeter slabs. Not perfect, one of them's quite a bit bigger than the other, but tried to get 40 mil. Just got some pavers on there to hold it down so it doesn't bow while it dries. But that's the start of the milling on the little hobby farm out here, and I think it went pretty well. Didn't blow up the battery like I thought I had when I dead shorted out the battery across the motor, which is good. Got some more here, got some iron bark to mill up, and then the Polonia, and overall it's gone pretty well. A few things did notice: the pressure, the saw pressure dropped by 4 of a megapascal when after just milling up that one branch, so got to keep an eye on that. Ran out of water, so gonna have to figure out how to kind of make that, because it was flowing out super quick. We'll figure out a way to slow that water flow down onto the blade. I think that's everything. You gotta be super careful that the blade doesn't hit these log holders or whatever they're called. And because that'd be bad if the blade hit one of them. So you're constantly adjusting them. And apart from that, it all went really smoothly. So super happy with that. Got a got a working portable mill out here now, so I can mill up any of the trees that I clear, because as you can see, there's a hell of a lot of trees. So I can use them for some more building materials to, I don't know, build another shed or extend the house a bit. Build another house maybe. Who knows? Can do whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna have a celebratory oyster as soon as I find the oyster knife. I'll show you that. They're the best oysters around. Where did I put that oyster knife? Let me find it. All right. So, mill was a great success. Hopefully, it keeps working well, and gonna obviously show you guys all the stuff that I mill up and what I do with it, which would be cool. If anyone has any issues, if they get one of these and have any issues with them, make sure you get in contact. Just put in the comments, and I'll answer any questions, maybe some of the same issues that I had, you guys have. If you get one of these, as I said, the link to this model is in the description maybe, and yeah, cheers for watching, guys. Man, if you want to know where to get these oysters, they're the best oysters in Australia. Just get in contact and I'll point you in the right direction. One more thing, guys, if anyone has a bush block and they need it, if they're looking to build a house on it and need it cleared, slashed, and then the timber from the bush block milled up to be used for building materials, including bush poles, slabs, panels, whatever, feel free to get in contact and we can potentially help sort something out for you. Yeah, anyway, thanks guys.